I hereby call to order the Committee of the Whole meeting for Monday, January 29th. And just for those who are watching who think it might be a bit different, the charter states that until council elects a president each year, I preside at all the meetings. So that's why I'm calling to order, and I would ask the clerk to call the roll.
Councilmember Spatafor. Councilmember Wood. Councilmember Spitzley. Councilmember Dunbar. Councilmember Hussain. Councilmember Jackson. Councilmember Garza. Councilmember Betts.
Here.
Okay, we have minutes from December 16th. Is there a motion to approve those? Thank you, Councilmember Spatafor. All those in favor state aye. Aye. And any opposed? Okay, that motion carries. And we now have public comment on agenda items. If there's anyone from the public, we can give you up to 3 minutes to address the council.
As we look toward beginning a new year and swearing in new council members, I just want to bring to the attention of everyone on council that you are represented, or you are charged now with representing all of the residents of your district or your ward, not just those who elected you, not just the vocal, active microcosm that may have voted for you. You are also charged with representing the people who did not vote for you, as well as those who just did not vote because they have different visions or different goals or directions in mind, or because they're disenfranchised and frustrated and fed up and have given up. So just a reminder that all of those people are now your wards. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else from the public wishing to comment at this time? All right, seeing none, we will move on. As this is the first council meeting after the term of office beginning for the 4 council members who were elected in the November election, we will begin with the formal swearing in of the re-elected and newly elected council members. And we will start off with Councilmember Carol Woods, who will be sworn in by the Honorable Cynthia Ward, 54A District Court Judge.
Get a hug.
Yes, of course.
Good evening. Good evening.
It is an honor for me to stand before City Council and everyone who's gathered here today, Mayor, to swear in and administer the oath of office to Councilmember Carol Wood. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of
the office of Lansing City Council Member
the office of Lansing City Council Member
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my abilities.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. I just want to thank the public who has voted for me for a 6th term. And I've said this repeatedly, and I'll say it again tonight. This is the last swearing in for Carol Wood. So we have the next 4 years to finish up what 20 years have that we've done for the last 20 years. So thank you.
Okay, next we have Councilmember at Large Patricia Spitzley, who will be sworn in by Kamisha Gantz, the Honorable 6th Circuit Court Judge, and also Councilmember Spitzley's sister.
Thank you for having me. It is my pleasure to swear in my big sister, Patricia Spitzley. I don't even know what to say. This year, crazy. It's been crazy. 2019, my sister spoke at my investiture. I was just
gonna do the ugly cry like I did in her investiture.
She's always been wise beyond her years, and as a big sister, she's always been protective, she's always been compassionate, she's always been supportive of me, and I owe everything I am to you and to my family. And so it's with great honor that I have the opportunity to swear you in tonight. And on behalf of my family, we are so proud of you. And our father, who just passed in October of 2019, I know is looking down upon you and smiling with joy. So if you would please raise your right hand, I get to boss her around for once. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
and the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of
the duties of
the office of Lansing City Council Member
the office of Lansing City Council Member
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability. So help me God. So I'm going to be brief because I'm going to cry. So my family is here, and family for me is everything. My aunts and my cousins, my son Jordan, my grandson Damien, and my sisters. You know, it is, like my sister said, it's been a crazy year. And, my dad died in October, and he was the rock. And, I thought about that this morning, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Dad's going to be watching City Council, but he is watching. And so, again, as Councilmember Wood said it plainly, I think serving the city of Lansing residents is an extreme honor for me, and I do serve all the residents. If I'm not doing my job, you guys give me a call. So, but thank you very much.
Okay, next we have Third Ward Councilmember Adam Hussain, who is being sworn in, again by the Honorable Cynthia Ward, 5480 District Court Judge.
Of course, the honor continues. Thank you very much. Please raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
and the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of
the office of Lansing City Council Member
the office of Lansing City Council Member
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my abilities.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Just very briefly, it has been my absolute honor to serve Southwest Lansing, 5 years as a Lansing Park Board representative, the last 4 years, obviously, as the Lansing City Councilman, and it is truly my honor that I have had the opportunity to embark on the next 4 years representing Southwest Lansing. I want to say thank you to my family. If you're doing this job and you're doing it every single day the way myself and my colleagues do, there are tremendous sacrifices that your friends, your family, particularly if you have children and spouses, that they have to make so that you can do this job and do this job correctly. So to them, I say thank you. I would not be able to do this job without them. Further, I'd like to say thank you to the team that we've been able to really establish and grow in Southwest Lansing. We've spent the last 4 years really prioritizing issues and problem-solving issues that have long plagued the southwest side of the city. We have a long way to go, and so we will continue to grow our team. We will continue to work diligently, that I can promise you, and I certainly hope that in 4 years that we can say that we've arrived at a better place. Thanks so much.
And finally, we have newly elected First Ward Councilmember Brandon Betts, who will be sworn in by the city clerk, myself. You get to see how it's done.
Here we go.
And I do want to say it is an honor to administer the oath of office to the First Ward Council member, and welcome to the council.
Thank you.
If you could raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
and the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of Lansing City Council member
of the office of Lansing City Council Member
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
All right, congratulations. Congratulations.
I don't have much to say right now. I'm overwhelmed. I want to thank everybody who's gotten me here. A lot of you are here in this crowd right now who've worked and sweat and toiled for us to be here. This isn't only my seat, this is the people's seat, and you are the people. So thank you very much.
The next order of business is the election of the 2020 City Council President and Vice President. And for the purpose of a nomination, I recognize Councilmember Wood.
Thank you, Clerk Swope. I would like to move a slate for president would be Peter Spatafor, and for vice president would be Adam Hussain.
Okay. And I assume, Councilmember Spatafor, you accept the nomination? Okay. And Councilmember Hussain, you accept the nomination? Okay. And are there any other nominations? Seeing none, all those in favor of putting forth to the full council a resolution electing Councilmember Peter Spatafor as president and Councilmember Adam Hussain. Oh, did you want discussion? I'm sorry.
Yes, please. This is for president and vice president, and I just would like to, besides just nominate and approve and be out of here, just maybe have somebody, either the nominating person or the person accepting, just say like why this person, Peter and Adam, would be a good fit, and maybe if they could speak to their vision or like how they'll take us there. Just, some basics. Since we're all here, that's what we're for.
Councilmember Spatafor.
Sure. Councilmember Jackson, thank you very much. Councilmember Wood, thank you for the nomination. I do accept it, and I very much appreciate it. I am looking forward to serving as president if elected by the council. I think the last 2 years on council have been a learning experience for me. I've gained a lot of knowledge by serving as vice president alongside President Wood over the last year. I've served in multiple leadership capacities, and I hope to bring a consensus-building mentality towards city council. This isn't my agenda as president. It's not your agenda. It's our agenda. And I think that we need to have open dialogue at this table, and we need committee structure that fosters that open dialogue, and that's what I hope to bring to the table. I also would like to see us dive in deeper, not to say that we haven't, but deeper on the budget, and really take a look at some of our unfunded liabilities and make sure that we're setting the city on a good financial path, not just for the next 2 years, but the next 20. So that's really what I would like to focus the council's energy on over the next year, in addition to all the day-to-day business that we have to make sure is taken care of. Thank you.
Councilmember Jackson.
Thank you. Just so you know, I've been really hard on climate action and, sustainability manager. Would you be open to getting that on the budget this year?
Councilmember Jackson, as I said, I want to have a more robust and involved discussion on the budget, and I would appreciate any proposals that come forward any day but the day of the budget.
Any further discussion? Councilmember Jackson.
Can't leave him out. That's important.
Sure. First, I didn't necessarily ask for the nomination. I think Councilman Spatafor said it well last year in that he viewed the vice president position as a position of being mentored. And so I certainly appreciate the opportunity to be mentored in leadership. And if you remember when I nominated Councilwoman Wood last year, I talked a lot about, in terms of leadership, how important it was for me to have somebody that was present, somebody that was prepared, transparent, accessible, somebody that understood that to be a leader does not mean that one desires control, but rather they desire to empower other individuals of a team to really leverage their considerable talents to make sure that the ball continues to proceed down the field. I am supporting Councilman Spatafor because I believe that he possesses those characteristics and traits, and I look forward to the opportunity to be mentored under his leadership.
Any further discussion? Okay, seeing none, all those in favor of putting forward the resolution to elect Councilmember Spatafor as president, Councilmember Hussain as vice president, please say aye.
Aye.
And any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. We have completed the business of the Committee of the Whole, unless someone has something else. Councilmember Wood.
Before we adjourn, we do have reception in the conference room, and that the public is invited back to that between now and the council meeting at 7.
Okay, thank you. So all of those here in attendance, please be advised to make your way into the back for the reception. So with that, the Committee of the Whole will be adjourned, and the council meeting will begin at 7 o'clock this evening. Thank you.